Hey everyone, today's video is, disgusting! Is gonna be about the YYONG hair. This is my 3-week update on it. Yes, I know, it looks insane. It is coming out next week. I'm kind of, my scalp is itching. My scalp is telling me, girl, it's time to take it out. And as a reminder, it's not a wig, it's a sew-in. I am gonna show you what this hair looks like 3 weeks. Well, I'm already showing you this, as you can see. Oh gosh, it's been like that for 2 days. So I'm gonna fix it. I have to like put alcohol on my forehead and then, do the whole gots to be freeze spray. So that's what I'm gonna do and show you guys, like, even after 3 weeks and it looking like busted like this, it can still look good as long as you care for it. And I've been caring for it a little bit. I'm ready for it to come out. So we're gonna keep it in for 1 more week just before September, and then so let's go ahead and get started. So the way that I give life to the hair is through water and mousse. And then for this mess up here, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Gots to Be Freeze spray and my blow dryer on the cool setting with the diffuser attachment, if that's what it's called. And then I'll be using alcohol, rubbing alcohol to clean up here, make sure there's nothing else there if I left it. And I typically use like a rag. If you use like cotton pads, you'll get like cotton in your hair. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as you can see, the hair still looks really nice. It is very frizzy. It does frizz. Okay, that's one thing about this hair. It frizzes up. The color is still really nice. It looks black on camera, but it's actually brown. Like, the color is actually brown. It's a really nice brown though. So it's not like light brown or nothing. It's a darker brown, but it's brown. I'm gonna clean this up once I'm finished like spraying it and everything, and then I'm gonna tie it down with my scarf. Alright, so this is it with just water. I know some of this is probably driving you guys crazy. I apologize, but this is the side with water. This is the side with no water. The hair is still soft. It still feels really good. And it doesn't feel like there's a lot of product buildup in it, so that's also good. I will say there is a lot of shedding with this unit. A lot. Like, everywhere I turn, there's hair on the floor. So there is actually a lot of shedding. That's the thing. That's why you can't always go off the first review. The second review is the most important one. Because yeah, it's first impressions, but what is the longevity of the hair? Here it is sprayed up. And now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this part. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the alcohol on my towel and wipe off my forehead. The only reason I'm doing this, to be honest, is because I'm going out sometime this week and I'm not going out looking like this. Can you imagine if I showed up to where I need to be looking like this? Hey guys, you like my hair? I know it's banging, like the ends are done. Honestly, I could though, I just throw on my hat. Anyways, let me just make something clear. I am not a hair expert. I don't use Gots to Be all the time. This is honestly the first time I've been using it the way that it's intended to. That sounded wrong. I just haven't used it. I was gonna use it to do like a slick ponytail, but I got nervous and I'm like, let me just go back to my gel. So that's what I did. So I do that and then I turn on the cool setting. That's what I'm gonna do 3 times. So that's the first layer. I know it's on my forehead. What I do is I'll take my alcohol and I'll wipe it off. Layer 2. One more layer of the Gots to Be. 3 times I find is really good for a really good long-lasting hold. It can last me a week. As long as I don't sweat it out or anything like that. It lasted me a week last time. So now all I typically do is pull it down and, you know, just boom, like that. Let me talk to you guys about this middle part right here. I don't know what I do wrong, but for some reason, it does not like to lay flat. So that is one thing that, and I don't know if it's just based off of the way that it was sewed in, or if it has anything to do with the closure itself. But like the middle part hates laying flat. It's very annoying when you put in so much effort just to get it to lay, and then the most important part that you can't hide, because I have a middle part, right? It's like, hey, let me show out. I haven't done my closure in like a couple days, 2-3 days, because I was just like, bro, if it sticks up again after I try to lay it, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna blow dry it one more time. And now I'm gonna put on a scarf. I know, listen, it'll be fixed. I know you're probably like, okay girl, get the glue off your forehead. I will, I promise. I'll do all of that, but I'm just worried. I don't want it to pop up or anything like that. The hold is good. I won't even lie, the hold is really good. I will clean off my forehead, don't worry. And now I'll put mousse on it. This is the mousse. And then this is what it looks like with mousse and water in it. I have not put any type of like conditioner, like leave-in conditioner or anything. I know you don't really have to do that. My overall rating for this hair, I would give it 8 out of 10 stars. I'm not giving it a perfect 10 because there's a lot of shedding. I'm not the biggest fan of the closure. Like, I don't really like the lace. I think it's really obvious. Like, it looks good from a distance, like you won't be able to tell, but it's not really giving me that like realistic look, especially when you really look at it. My cousin, she did bleach it and everything. She said it's actually a really good closure. I would have just preferred if the lace looked more natural, but you can only get as natural as possible with the lace. So it's like, it's not that big of a deal to me, but still something I would have preferred. Sorry if you hear sawing outside. Oh, another thing is the ends. This is also a problem. The ends look really scanty, like they don't curl as well as the top part. In terms of smell, when I put it in the fabric softener, it took the smell really well. It didn't damage the curl pattern, didn't damage the hair or nothing like that. It's gone now. It still has that factory smell, but it's not like super strong or bad. If anything, it really holds the smell of it holds smell. Basically, the curl pattern is very gorgeous. The hair is nice and soft. Would I buy from them again? I absolutely would, honestly. I'm gonna see if I can get sponsored by them because I just reviewed their hair. I would love to do more hair reviews for this company if possible. Cross fingers, hopefully. But anyway, my overall review for this hair, one more time, is an 8 out of 10. Would I recommend it? I would. The problem is the shedding and the closure for me. I guess those are the two main things. Oh yes, and then of course the middle part, not the part, but the middle part of the closure itself, it loves to raise up. And I don't know if that's just based off of how it was sewed in or if it's the closure within itself, but whatever. You can always hold it down. You can put anything on top, like a scarf. But like I said, the hair is beautiful. Like, it looks so good. Even after 3 weeks, it still looks really nice. You know how people say it gets like knotted and matted in the back? This one is good. Like, it feels the same. I'm not wearing this hair as a wig, so maybe it would be a different experience if it was worn as a wig. I'm definitely going to use this hair again. That's my review. The hair is not stiff. You can revitalize it with some water and some mousse, and that's it. You don't even need to do all that extra stuff. The hair also looks really good dry. This wet look is obviously what we want, but it also looks good when you're not rocking that wet look as well, as you saw earlier. It just needs a little bit more touching up. I would say it's good hair. My only issue is the shedding and the closure. But I guess that's all I have to say. Overall, I would say this hair is good. Perfect? No. but very good, especially because it's not like one of the top brands like Ali Pearl, you know, those big companies that everybody talks about, and their hairs are expensive. But this is just my experience with it. I got a good batch, I will say. I hope you also get a good batch if you do decide to buy this hair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. You could even share this if anybody's looking to buy this hair. If you're looking to buy it, you know, share it with your friends, whoever. And yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you in another one. Bye.